Howdy folks, welcome to my blind RS3 Ironman playthrough. This is episode 61, and today is just one quest, Ritual of the Mahjarrat. It's a huge Grandmaster sequel to While Gothic Sleeps. I hope you enjoy. This is really funny. I just got the Slayer pet from killing Archglacier of all things. You would think that this would be from doing Slayer tasks, but alright.
React to its attacks accordingly.
There we go. 115 Herblore. I decided to squeeze it out. Main reason for doing that is I now get 300% XP at Herby Werby, so probably won't be actively trading Herblore for a while now that I get the max XP from Herby Werby. Alright, starting Ritual of the Mahjarrat. This seems like it's a really huge quest. It's the sequel to While Gothic Sleeps. Ritual of the Mahjarrat. Mostly harmless. Oh, okay. Was not expecting this to have anything to do with the pirate quest line, but okay. Let's see, I'll get right on it. Yes, thank you, that's very helpful. We got a new Serpon here, Certain Death. It's good. Eventually they have to run out of Serpons, right? Oh, the mostly harmless jungle is about to get significantly harder to get around and will be that way until you've completed this part of the quest. Do you wish to continue? Yes, okay. That's interesting. Oh, that was loud. Whoa, this is a cool cutscene. They just adapted Curse of Arav to old school today. So it's possible this quest will make it as well. Screw around if anyone saw anything. A scurvy dog chucked a ruddy great fireball at me. We're too busy writhing in pain. Ain't so bad. It's quite the fashion with those pirates. You see what attacked this town? Bony dragons, like a wyvern? Are we doing dragonkin? Okay, keep talking to people. Big, scary, fire-breathing albatross. And in the nearby jungle, which is apparently even more dangerous now, which is a cool change. Maybe this game very profitably used instancing and phasing. Don't think it was supposed to cutscene me out of there. Oh, there we go. Certain Death is coming along too. Oh, well, so much for Certain Death. Take cover while I make my way east. I should be okay. The horrors look kind of cool. They're pretty different. Actually need to take cover, or does necromancy undo this? Said I should bring an anti-dragon fire shield. Ah, okay, so I do need to be in cover the whole time. That's kind of a neat way to do this, I think. Okay, so being out of cover is... I guess I have to worry about RuneScape's weird movement system, where it's like I have to actually be standing behind this for a few seconds before I'm permitted to move. Okay, let's regen my health. Stay here for a second. I see there's little burn marks on the ground. I don't know where we're ultimately going to. Oh shit. Get back under cover. We're okay. Little careful here. Oh shit, I don't think that counts. I can't like fit through there to get behind cover. I'm gonna die. Unless if this tree counts. You see more burn marks. Okay, I can stand there. That's good. Try to stand for a second to see if I can regen here. Did not bring any food. Assume we're still going this way and keep following these burn marks. I I need to go ahead and do melee protect. Some living people out here. Fancy Dan. Still see burn marks, so I'm still going the right way. Never doing trouble brewing in RS3. I don't think there's any reason to. Don't see more burn marks in this direction. Oh, this guy, perhaps? Hooded pirate. Okay, we made it. That was tricky. Oh yeah, Dragonkin. Should attack an area of greater population. You must find the false user. We're back to Certifi. Just confirm that that's good enough. We're back to Certifi. Okay, on my way. Ritual of the Mahjarrat. Certain death has been killed. This comes as a shock. He was a tough cookie, not the sort to be easily defeated. Talked about attacking larger cities. Dragonkin. There's some kind of bony dragon people wearing robes. Okay. Lady Table. Most of the armors has been attacked by what Marstead here thinks might have been Dragonkin. Bony dragon people wearing robes. They fired nasty long-range fire attacks at me. Do we have a dossier on them? Searching animation. Same sort of thing we get in the reprehensible Snogre. Okay, so they're like a cryptid, basically. Wonder if that's gonna come back. I hope it comes back. Take the collar for my reincarnation. On it is the code of the plane of Kethsey. Robert the Strong. Okay, so we're bringing Bob in here. That's interesting. So I guess if they adapt this into old school, they're going to have to be careful because they've already done stuff with Bob in Dragon Slayer 2. Reincarnated as a cat. Did a thorough investigation into the background of this cat on one of my adventures. Stone Toucher. Is it me? Yeah, from While Gothic Sleeps. Okay, so we're already getting into an idea that the main character is important. We're not in World Guardian territory yet. Alright, I gotta go look for Bob the cat. I had to world hop, but I found Bob here. Can I borrow your collar? Thanks. Bob. D-Rex. Interesting. Is that an anagram? Talk to him about it, I guess. So it says it has the code to the plane of Kethsey, so maybe it's a fairy ring code? If so, that's really cool. I really like that. I'm gonna go give it a try. D-I-R-A-K-S. I think those are all valid letters for fairy rings. Yeah, double check this next section, what stuff I need. It sounds like I need to have as low a weight as possible for agility stuff, so going as naked as I can, and I think the fairy ring is correct. Let's see. D-I-R-A-K-S. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, so what am I doing here? Okay, I might want to turn on highlight interactables. Okay, that helps. So there's things I can climb. There's some rubble. What's this? Tetrahedron 4. Small stone carving. This guy. Investigate a wall design. Okay, so that looks like the collar, right? Can I use these? Oh, there's like a space to place it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I need to place this in some way that connects them, presumably. I can turn it, flip it. That looks pretty close, actually, right there. Maybe not. We're gonna find out what Bob means, not literally just Robert the Strong. It's such a joke name. To take it seriously is quite funny. Oh, that looks good. Collar fits exactly. A secret compartment opens. You find many strange objects which you take. Okay, so Tetrahedron 1. You combine these? No. Robert's necklace, statue arm, note to Robert. Code, what you seek is Dirax. Preserve the secret at all costs. Make sure only the right people learn it. Stone Toucher must know what to do. Temple Knights will be at the start of the Stone Toucher's trial. The animal is a cat. The time is plus 2139. Put the key to the secrets on your collar. Good luck, Robert the Strong. Wild. This is really cool. Note to you, dear adventurer. Sorry I have no means of knowing your name. You must give it to me when you see me, but not as a cat. Clothes and necklace crafted by my sweetheart. Information on this island will be needed if the enemy is not to overtake us all. Protected by an ancient Kethian puzzle. I enclose vital items to help you complete that puzzle. I hid them here many years ago to keep them from getting into the wrong hands. DKQ is a code which could become useful to you at some point. This is great. Like, I'm really excited about this quest so far. What an excellent opening. Okay. I guess we're just gonna jump over here. Jump from. Statue's missing an arm. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I get a little bridge here. Kethian Forge, which I can actually access the smithing interface with. Could I not just get here anyway from the other side? Look, I could have gotten up here anyway, even without this thing appearing. Rope swing. Wall jump. Oh, wow. Guess this place is essentially a big agility course for training. It's probably not very good. Pretty good animations. Okay. Unnecessarily cool, bud. I don't want to go down any ladders unnecessarily here. Maybe I need to, like, complete a lap is what they're trying to get me to do here. Investigate. These rocks contain nothing interesting. They're just in the way. Highlight interactables is really helpful here. Otherwise, I would be completely lost as to what they want me to do. A cool wall run here. Nice. This quest must require a really high agility level. 77 agility. Okay, yeah, that's pretty high. Ouch. Did bring a half of a summer pie here, so I'll just eat that next time I attempt that. Nice. You got this. Hopefully it's not a fail chance for each one like Morning's End Part 2. Oh, looks like I got it. Okay, cool. So we got jump down, which I probably don't want to do. Climb up, maybe? Seems promising. Now, I have a bunch of options now and things I can interact with. Let me check the wiki really quick. Okay, the wiki says to go down the ladder after taking the handholds, so I think I'm not supposed to do this part yet. What are we doing down here, though? Is there supposed to be more rubble to search somewhere? Oh, back here. Small stone tetrahedron and a strange device. EGHB. Can't use them on the device. I guess there's parts of the islands that you're not permitted to just walk to. I'm just wondering, like, why do I have to do the agility part of it if I can just walk everywhere? Maybe you can't. Slide down the roof. There's a spade here. And some stairs. There's more rubble, probably has the last tetrahedron. I like you start by getting 4, so you know how many there are. Okay. Open door. Door is locked. Well, it has this symbol on it. Looks like a Twin Peaks symbol. Item doesn't fit in the door's keyhole. To the tetrahedrons? Salmon. 4 mechanisms connect this door. Okay, so those presumably are the 4 things I have. Must be somewhere else for me to use them here. Oh, here. I see. Place a tetrahedron in the hole. Panel slides reveal the symbol 3 equals B. Ah, okay. Let me write that down. I don't know if the order in which I place these matters. 4 equals H. 1 equals G. 2 also equals G. Okay. Device doesn't function at all in this area. What else do they want me to do here? GGBH. So if this doesn't function underground, is it maybe showing me coordinates above ground? Okay. So is this whole island like BHED? Yeah. BHFA. So I need to do GGBH. So I think going north is causing BHFA, BHEE, BHFE. I think I'm getting more G's, right? BHGA. Trying to figure out, like, what is forward, right? That's fine. DFGC. Oh, I can even see it changing while I'm moving. GAGB. Okay, so that's one of the letters is right. GGBH. Yeah, so I guess the third G needs to be an H, which means I need to be further out. I think east is... No, that's less right. I don't think I'm in this section of the island. FDDA. Oh, it just looks like you can walk around everywhere, but there's a bunch of areas on the ground that you can't get to without doing parkour. Okay, that makes sense. So you don't want to be up here. Do I have a way to get back down? I guess I have to go the long way. Okay, lesson learned. Getting closer, I think. GBBG. Out here somewhere, maybe? GEAH. Need a GGBH. So yeah, I think I'm super close now. Literally changes every tile. Okay. This is G, so this should be H. And then this should be GGBH, right? So I just dig here. You dig up a key. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, now I gotta go all the way back, so give me a sec. Ugh, just fell on the handholds over here. I wonder if it's possible. I wonder if it's always the same coordinates, or if you can get coordinates that are closer. You don't have to run all the way around every time. Okay, after failing a couple more times, I finally made it across. I think I have to go up and around to get back to the stairs. Yeah, I'm on it. Okay, presumably this door will open now. It does. This is cool. This reminds me a lot of Dragon Slayer 2 right now. Find a scroll. Tune Bainite Ore scroll. Okay. Assume that's something that is very not relevant anymore, but maybe it was relevant when the quest came out. Find a battered old journal. I'll read this and report back. It's talking about a world gate and an expedition of the outer planes. Giant teratoise shell. Is that the Stone of Joss they're talking about? They're getting hassled by the Dragonkin. It says every time they use the stone, the Dragonkin got more powerful, more enraged, and more violent. So maybe don't use the Stone of Joss? Wow, yeah, they're saying the world that they're in is almost completely eradicated by the Dragonkin becoming too powerful. Bainite ore can be used to smith a unique metal which can be magically tuned to be especially harmful to certain creatures. Hence the name Bane. Although I think, my understanding is they added Bane ore with this quest, and Bane ore was like a separate thing that existed outside of the normal smithing progression. And then when they did the smithing rework, they just included Bane ore as normal ore, just another, you know, recolored every 10 level tier of ore. I wish they would have called it something different. It would have been nice if there was actually unique ore for this quest. Perhaps there's hope for other worlds to learn from our folly and survive the rage of the Dragonkin. There should be a Tune Bainite Ore scroll in this room to teach the necessary spell. Cast it on parts of certain deceased creatures to tune Bainite Ore against those creatures. May the spirit of Kethsey guide you. Okay. Yeah, so they like wiped out another world entirely. Kind of reminds me of the story with the Protheans in Mass Effect. Back to Certifi. Traveled to Kethsey. Was devastated by the Dragonkin at some point a long time ago. They can become powerful enough to wipe out an entire world. This to Acrisay and Idria and Falador Castle. Okay. This really is just while Gothic sleeps too, isn't it? Oh, what's up? The world is in severe danger if Lucian continues to use the Stone of Joss. We already knew it had a few downsides. What's that, Ali the Wise? This is Ali the Wise. He's an acquaintance of mine who happens to know a lot about the Mahjarrat. Oh yeah, there he is. Could use the Mahjarrat ritual to our advantage. Better to defeat Nuslin than his own kind. I've encountered Mahjarrat before. They're not all evil like Lucian is. What about those that follow Zaros? I've been an honorable Mahjarrat. Risk all our lives instead? Powerful magic we could use. Okay, I have to pick the right options here to convince him, I guess. Can't think of another way. They're not that dangerous. I'll have to be careful. I'll risk my own life to negotiate. Gorok Fortress. I've been there before. Thanks for the tele-orbs. Oh yeah, Arav's Heart. What? Yeah, that was a great quest. Alright, this is a big quest. You just happen to be carrying around the heart of Varroc's greatest hero? Talk with our mutual Mahjarrat friend Azanadra. It's most likely to be our ally. Right. Speak to Azanadra at the dig site. Okay, on my way. Azanadra's scary Zaros room. Everything is fine. Pieced a lot of it together myself. Mutual friend Ali pinpointed when it was. Wonder if Ali is a Mahjarrat as well. Tell me of the Stone of Joss. Had more to do with Zamorak's ascension than the staff. Extraordinarily powerful artifact. Yeah, it gave me a huge stat boost when I touched it last time. Ali proposed we form an alliance with you. The walls of this chamber, I can receive the power of my lord. Don't go much further than that. Storing up his divine power in these beacon jars. Hide these beacons at each cardinal point of the ritual site. Make sure the north and south beacons are opposite each other, and the same for east and west. Okay, I don't really trust Azanadra at all, but that seems fine. Yes, I assume we just go back there the same way we went there originally, which was via... There's like a path near the buried Mahjarrat guy from Tale of the Muspa. Should be this canoe here, right? Yeah. And up here, I think. These guys didn't aggro, if I recall correctly. Let's see where I'm going here. What do they want me to do? I know I have to place these beacons. Looks like the quest area is highlighted, so we are in the right area. Maybe this isn't right. There may be a way through near Gorok, so maybe it's not actually in Gorok. Oh, is it that thing back there, maybe? Let me try that. Yeah, it looks like that's a legit tunnel there. Okay. So we're somewhere that doesn't count as wilderness, but it's very near the wilderness. There's these undead broavs. I think those are the things I had to make a pet from. An evil, horrific pig. Okay. This looks like... Oh, shit. Okay, don't walk near the pigs. Got it. Can I get out of here? It's funny. It's easy enough to get out. All right. Oh yeah, we're here now. This is pretty far from where the tunnel is, isn't it? Okay, yeah, this is his fortress. I see. All right, I guess I understand where I am now. So there must be a way out through the forest here. Oh, that just freely lets me walk through the trees or not. I have these beacons. Hide something here. Here we go. Okay, and then there should be, I guess they all go in trees, maybe? I don't know if the placement super matters. Like a reasonable place to put it. Oh, but it lets me remove them, so there must be multiple options here. Okay. I guess it could also go there. You said they had to be directly opposite, so I can see if there's another tree on the other side of this one. It is directly opposite the beacon to the south. Okay, I think I did that right then. So now I just have to find the eastern one. Maybe there. Try the far away one to see if that's right. It's not opposite the beacon to the west. So probably just need to fix the one in the west then, right? Because this seems, unless if it goes there, let's see. Yeah, there's another tree there that probably is fine. It's directly opposite the beacon to the east. Great. So now what am I doing? Okay, so we hit all the beacons. Hide Erov's heart near the middle of the ritual site. Okay. I just use it on here. Nothing interesting happens. Any other, like, right-click interactables in the area? Rocks, maybe? Place the heart in the rocks. Lower a rope northwest of the plateau, the beach and the cave below. Struggling to find this place for the rope. I checked the wiki and it sounds like it's somewhere directly above where you come out from the canoe. So probably over here somewhere. I'm gonna try to track it down. Hey folks, Future Marstead here talking over the footage. I had a start-stop recording mistake here where I was accidentally stopping the recording when I meant to be starting it. So there's not too much you're missing before catching it. I put a rope on a tree immediately above the cave that goes to where Jolin, the Mahjarrat guy, is. And then just outside Zamoragul's fortress, there's an armored zombie who drops some decoder strips, which is the exact same puzzle from Curse of Arav. So if you watch me do that puzzle in Curse of Arav, it's identical. I just do that to get in the front door, and that's where the clips resume. So there's a crate here. Okay. The storeroom fig. Do I use the same decoder strips, though, I guess is the question. Probably. Right. F I G and then G again. So that's 1 3. Oh, let me make sure that I do this right. 6 and then 2. Got it. Oh, there's the prison cell that I snuck out of. I see. Find a code key and some notes. So, reliquary, DFHH. Matters of the heart. Soul of Arav is more troublesome than I'd originally thought. I'm moving too far from my base. I can feel him fighting against my will. Working on an enhancement prism. The results of the ordinary glass weren't enough. I needed a better material. I needed a volcano on Karamja, a rare black mineral called obsidian. Prism works, my spell is enhanced. Now I can make better use of Arav against Varrock. Prism is very fragile. Okay, so destroy the prism, destroy his hold over him. Can't seem to find a way to open this door at the present. Okay, I'll take your word for it. There's the reliquary door. That was DFHH 4 2 1 4. Cool. Smash the black stone. Nice. See if I can find where the Stone of Joss is hidden. Maybe it's in the vicinity of the plateau. Huh. Could be there's still more to do here. I haven't checked this side. Oh, there's Morrigal just like chilling. Look at he's huge. Infamous enemy of Varrock. There's some kind of like creature there. I'm guessing I don't want to go in there. I feel like I'm supposed to do something with them, right? I'm gonna check the wiki. I'm confused as to why this isn't doing anything. Yeah, the wiki says I'm supposed to overhear a conversation by standing in front of these doors, but it also says to smash the obsidian thing second, so maybe I already missed my opportunity for it to happen. I'm supposed to be talking to this guy, I think is the idea. Ugly, but he's a gargoyle. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't need that conversation to play to have any luck here. Wiki says to go talk to somebody in the southeast of the plateau. Oh yeah, Mavario. I haven't seen him in a while. Could you be anything more of a cliched villain? As if. As if. Lucian shut me out after finding the Stone of Joss. Like a dowsing rod or something there. Where's your pal, Darv? What are you doing up here? Shadow magic in the vicinity. I can't pinpoint it. There may be a hidden entrance. Okay, maybe that's why I need the Ring of Visibility for this quest. Yeah, and Shadow Pedestal. Seen pedestals like this before in Gorok Fortress. Maybe there's a heat globe there that could be used here. I see. Back to Gorok. Looking for a heat globe that I can use. I wonder if I'm literally just grabbing a leftover heat globe from the last quest. That would be kind of fun. I can probably get one out of here safely. Yeah, there's one. Lying on the ground. These things are kicking my ass for some reason. I'm gonna actually die. This is impressive. I'm actually kind of excited, to be honest. Needed to like protect magic or something. Wow, those things were surprisingly nasty. What the heck? That's the closest I've come to dying in a quest in this game so far. I'm really impressed. I didn't even realize I was taking damage. I don't have any of my ectoplasm on me, so I might need to leave and come back to make sure that I'm prepared. But given that I haven't had a challenge in any fight up to this point, outside of those ice fiends attacking me in that hallway, maybe I'm just okay to go for it. I'm going to try to just go for it, and I'll teleport out if there's a problem. I don't know. This makes it seem like the fight is kind of hard. All right. Well, I'm going to let myself be spooked despite lots of evidence that this game is not spooky at all. I'll grab my ectoplasm and a couple pieces of food, I guess. Fortunately, that's why we made this little shortcut. All right. Heading back to the thing. Use heat globe on the pedestal. It's pretty cool. Danger lies ahead. Are you ready? Yeah. 5 healing items. Hopefully that's enough. I guess I can go ahead and turn on vampirism real quick. Oh, hey. There's Bainite, and there's the Stone of Joss. I'm gonna get another huge stat buff. Overcome with a vision. Just learned we shouldn't do this because it buffs the dragonkin every time. Whoa. Okay, so this is the God Wars, presumably. And there's Lyanna. There's Krill. A pretty good cutscene. Whoa, is this a god? This is a different kind of cutscene. I don't think it's an in-engine cutscene. To completely remove my UI. That's never happened before, I don't think. Oh, is that Suradomin? It's cool that it has the text there, too. What is this place? Zamorak knows he wants it for himself. Kind of interesting that like everybody just has godhood because of these artifacts left behind by even more ancient gods. That was the Zilyana theme there. Whoa, intruder detected. Dumping intruder on the plateau. I was supposed to get a buff for touching the stone. I don't see it. You say, old bean. More people gonna die? Ritual begins now. Oz and Audra are gonna like take over. Last time we did this, a lot of characters died. Vermin slaughtered like lambs? What does that even mean? Oh, you never were our brightest star, Khazard. I'm pretty sure Ali is a Mahjarrat. Lahissia Tell. Is that Ali the Wise, but an anagram? That's funny. Nice touch. Oh, shit. Ali was a useful disguise while it lasted. Did you suspect Ali was a Mahjarrat? Just very recently, yes. I bet the community suspected he was a Mahjarrat with that big quest where you're gathering information about them, and he comes out of nowhere, right? My disguise was necessary in human lands. It's a way to bring Khazard back. I feel like they ex post facto made Khazard such an important character because like Fight Arena is such like a stupid, inconsequential quest. Okay, let's fight this guy. He actually has a decent amount of health. It's kind of cool having all these allies too. Ali's helping. All right, insta-kill. Oh, looks like I did have the buff. I saw my stats on the side of the screen there. You're defeated. Build or be destroyed. After all that, he just teleports away. No time to waste. Let's go. I let myself be spooked for no reason, I think. I can sense Mahjarrat and fear. Lucy, a new murderer. Faltering priest, a bumbling adventurer, and an old man. Tiffy to base. I like how Sir Tiffy's not just a complete joke. Deal with his minions. Okay. Enhanced Ice Titans. Oh yeah, you can see my stats there. That's cool. Maybe my health is low because of Looks like I get attacked by some shit from Lucian. Can't attack while transmogrified into the ice weakens. Keep trying to resist. Okay. Spam click. Looks like I can't do damage to the ones that they're fighting. Is this supposed to be how long the fight was originally anticipated to take, I guess? I guess I can just wait. It's cool they actually let you do something with this giant buff from the Stone of Joss this time. That's really neat there on the side. They do give you a necromancy boost, which is interesting. It's cool seeing everybody fight. I guess it makes sense that you're not allowed to attack, but I guess that means that's about how long it would have taken me to deal with my 2 titans before EOC. I think I need to not stand in that black stuff, but I'm not sure. That one looks like it's almost dead. It's funny that, like, Certifi and Accuracy aren't helping with the last one. Okay. Just getting warmed up. That's a lot. Hey, Slisk. Heard this name before. Hey, this is future Marstead here in the editing bay. I pronounce it Slisk through this entire episode, including in my summary commentary. It's pronounced Sliske. Somebody corrected me, so I know that now. Sorry. Praise Sorrow, Slisk. Always in the right place at the right time. Where did he come from? He's got an updated model, so he must be important later. What? The Barrows brothers? That's pretty cool, actually. Wait, there's... Destroy them all. What a cool touch. I feel like the Barrows brothers feel extremely iconic to me, having mostly played old school RuneScape up to this point, right? This is such an important piece of mid to late game gear. Wonder if they felt as iconic back in the day. Oh, can I not fight them again? Alright, I won't make you watch this time. We'll report when it's done. I think there's a whole bunch of quests and stuff that refer to Slisk. I don't know what his deal is. I guess he's a Mahjarrat. I think we read about him in one of the Mahjarrat files. But apparently he controls the Barrows brothers, which is wild. There's a lot of enemies on the screen all doing stuff. It's kind of cool. Vengeful spirit corrupted by dark magic. I can see where Arav's heart is. Probably still have to do something with Arav here. Really nice that they give the Barrows brothers all something to do. Tired of your pathetic attempts to stop me. I must choose the sacrifice. Anakra. And this is all the ones we're aware of so far. Akthanikos. It's Zaborgal, who has the most updated model of them all, which definitely kind of stands out there. He must be the most important character out of all of these, including Slisk. Azanadra. Ali the Wise. I do like this ritual sacrifice concept. It's kind of like Highlander. Will be as Rosian. Oh, is it the one that we were hibernating? Yeah. So they can resolve Jolin here. May as well be the most useless of us. Never thought I'd agree with Zamorakian filth. This is directly above where he was stored, isn't it? That's cool. I feel like they set this up really well. It could sometimes feel kind of cringe, I think, if they were focusing on these like almost DMPC characters of the Mahjarrat. We've had many, many, many quests to set up each of the Mahjarrat, so I think it works. Armored zombies. Get rid of the zombies. Okay. Pharaoh's brothers out again. Imagine this was a pretty crazy quest on release too. Okay. Then I planned for the Barrows Whites to be here. Bring in Arav. There he is. Is it truly Arav? He must stay important too because his model is more recent. Nothing like I pictured him. Destroy the whites. He's just gonna fuck up the Barrows brothers. Lure him towards his heart. Okay. Come on, man. You have to kill the whites first. Here he comes. My. Oh, maybe it's because of my summons? Shit, let me take them off my bar, maybe? This feels like this is a glitch. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, maybe we're okay now. My heart? Come to Hero Varrock once more. On our side now? I think so. Try to put that shit back to where it was here. Defend yourself while he takes revenge against Imorigal. Okay. Everything's dead though, as far as I can tell. Can I kill General Khazard? All on Lucian. Okay. Yeah, Ali the Wise convinced them. Fix and reposition the southern beacon. Okay. Expect him to survive this. Fix the beacon so we can finish this. Okay. Oh, hey, it's a Glacier. Them together, presumably. Is he gonna succeed? It's gonna be Jolin anyway, not Lucian. Oh shit. Happened to them? Oh yeah, he's got a different face now. That must be his like actual model or something. Oh yeah, their faces all changed. That's cool. They don't have the skull faces anymore. This is after they've regenerated, basically. 9001. really like that over 9,000 meme at this point in RuneScape's history. Stone. I am a god. You are no god, false user. Another fool who believes they can manipulate the power of the stone. They're gonna burn him all to death? Here to stop him too. We could join forces. Well, that's one way to kill Idria. Created the expectation that characters die in Grandmaster quests. Our power is the stone. We dare. Oh shit. It's a good way to show how powerful he is. Wow. Damn. Maybe don't fuck with the dragonkin, it turns out? Okay, so Ali the Wise is clearly important because he's got a fully updated model. I feel like Zamorgal's just been using his fully updated model the whole time. He really stands out, right? They maybe shouldn't have updated it retroactively. It's kind of an implicit spoiler. We answer only to the stone. All will pay the price for its misuse. An even more powerful enemy is revealed. Slisk is still here because he had a reason to stay. I've been following your progress for some time, watching from the shadows. You've grown most powerful. I have an opportunity to expand my collection. Excuse me? I love Certifi is still Certifi. Come with me to the Barrows. Oh, it's gonna turn me into a Barrows brother? Whoa. Acrosay the Doomed. Is that another Barrows brother? That's a pretty cool change in status quo. Those are not as important as the characters who died in While Gothic Sleeps, or at least not as iconic. But still, one is dead and one's a Barrows brother now. Turn to Narda, farewell. I don't know how to move a relic of infinite power that unleashes guardians capable of defeating Mahjarrat. Do you? Building a nice house. There's plenty of space in the garden. It might make for a nice water feature. Therisk. I don't recognize that name. Oh, that's the Cruxicol Druids? Okay. I just saw you feel a strange power unleash itself on you as the Mahjarrat dies. That's weird. Why would I feel that? I'm not a Mahjarrat. Focus on a simple number. Uses a cipher for Tiffy's number. Okay, I guess it's making the protagonist kind of important here. Focus on a number. 2. Make me remember that I picked 2. Holy shit, what's happening here? Oh, wow. The ruins of Draenor? Trees here. Are we in hell? Oh, Duradel's here too, yeah. Let me turn that highlight off. Gomal's here, Duradel's here. Already dead. Hazelmere. Lucian. Hope is lost. Let's Acrosay the Doomed. I did notice that there were supposed to be new Barrows brothers. That they, when you do Barrows, it mentions that there's quests you have to complete to unlock them. It's pretty cool. Did it get you? This is just a vision of what's going to happen when they can run the world. Only a flesh wound. Actually gonna kill Tiffy? That's impressive. This could just be a vision. Given the power of the Dragonkin Stone Toucher. We'll begin in Edgeville. I'll return to reality and await your fate. Ah, okay. He's not dead yet. What's up with that nightmare scene in Draenor? I don't know what you're talking about. Jolly good show. Quest complete. Oh, that's a lot of XP. I think I just got an agility level up. Agility 92, halfway there. Yeah, so I think at this point, agility has just surpassed prayer in an XP, so I almost would prefer that Tears of Gothics and other stuff goes on prayer, because that requires me to get items, whereas I can just train agility if I need to, as annoying as it is to train. So I think I'm going to move to putting things on prayer for now, and then once prayer is capped out, we'll go back to doing agility, or we'll just let it alternate which one gets the buff. I am probably going to have to AFK attack and strength up so that they're above prayer and agility, but I'll set that as an upcoming goal. So let's dump this on prayer. Just because prayer is annoying. Cool. Yeah, it was a cool quest. I think I liked While Gothic Sleeps a little bit better. I think it had a lot to resolve and kind of did it pretty quickly, but overall I thought it was pretty good. I guess you'll hear my thoughts again in the summary here. Ritual of the Mahjarrat is a Grandmaster sequel quest to While Gothic Sleeps, and it is, I guess it's even more epic than While Gothic Sleeps, although I do like that quest better than this one. This one's okay. The quest deals with the eponymous ritual that the Mahjarrat are conducting. We've learned that the way that they work, they're immortal, but every so often they have to sacrifice one of their own in order to absorb their power into each other to regenerate. There are some big reveals in this quest about the Stone of Joss. Apparently there was a different world or plane of existence that was completely wiped out by the Dragonkin. The Dragonkin become more powerful whenever the Stone of Joss is used. And we're kind of setting up the Dragonkin as a much more powerful threat than the Mahjarrat, that the Dragonkin can just basically wipe out all of Gielinor effortlessly if they want to. A lot of the quest deals with trying to sabotage the ritual of the Mahjarrat to make sure that Lucian can be defeated. That doesn't succeed. We find where Lucian is hiding the Stone of Joss. He uses it, and it draws the attention of the Dragonkin, who come and kind of effortlessly dispatch him. The ritual is successful. They end up sacrificing Jalin, the kind of weak Mahjarrat that we helped out in Tale of the Muspah. And all of the Mahjarrat that we've met and read about to this point end up regenerating, so they lose their goofy skull faces and become a lot more detailed. It's actually kind of funny because the model updates they've done are retroactive for some quests, so Zamorigal looks way more detailed than everybody else. Tells me he's going to be way more important than everybody else. This is the first quest I've done that suggests that the main character, the protagonist of RuneScape, is going to be important in some way. You're referred to as the Stone Toucher, as someone who's touched the Stone of Joss in the past. It's not quite World Guardian levels of important. It just kind of feels like you're a guy who did a thing that's important to the quest, but it does feel like we're building up to the idea that you're like a hero or a chosen one of some kind. I guess Walkothic Sleep set the expectation that Grandmaster quests will involve a lot of main characters dying, so we do see some deaths in this one. Not as important as the ones in WGS, or not as iconic of characters. Interestingly, one of them gets turned into a Barrows brother, so Akrasay, one of the guys who is a key player in Walgothic Sleeps, deflects a bolt from Slisk, one of the Mahjarrat, and gets turned into a Barrows brother, which I guess you can fight after the completion of this quest, which is kind of cool. They seem to really be setting up Slisk as an interesting character for the future. During the big battle at the end of the quest, he summons the Barrows brothers to help him, so we learn that he has some kind of dominion over them. I don't know where they're going with Slisk, but I know there's a couple quests that are named after him, so I assume he becomes pretty important later on. I didn't hate this quest. I said I liked Walgothic Sleeps better. This feels like, and I haven't talked about this too much in the RuneScape playthrough, my wife and I have been watching through all of Star Trek on the weekends in our Discord server, just doing a watch party, and we've noticed that there are episodes that are like strongly character-based that are about something. They have like a moral, and then there are episodes that are about moving the plot forward, doing something that's important to like the Star Trek canon. And frustratingly, the latter kinds of episodes, the moving the canon forward episodes, tend to be extremely highly rated on like IMDb and Star Trek forums, and the ones that are more character focused don't get as much of the spotlight. So if an episode is about the Borg, right, it gets a really high rating because the Borg are important to the Star Trek lore. And don't get me wrong, those episodes are good. Like, I watch them and I enjoy them. There's exciting things happening. The plot's moving forward. It's not just stagnating in one place. But I guess they're fundamentally less interesting to me than the more subtle character-focused episodes. I would take an episode where, you know, our crew members are just lounging around, hanging out in the holodeck, and nothing important happens to the plot. I would take that episode 100 times over one episode that's really important to the story. You can do the super important canon episode really well. I think that Buffy the Vampire Slayer is an example of a show that has super important canon episodes that are also extremely character driven and also very emotionally resonant. I guess I bring all that up. I'm not like complaining about this quest. I'm just trying to like make a comparison. If you didn't play it, if you didn't watch the playthrough and you're just listening to the summary, it feels like it's an important plot canon thing that people get excited about. Like, oh my God, the Barrows brothers show up. Oh my God, there's a Glacier. Wow, we see all of the different Mahjarrat that have been set up to this point. But there's not really like an emotional core to it. There's not like a major character focus, which I think is kind of a bummer since we've seen that they are able to do that at Jagex, right? Chosen Commander is a great example of a quest that's emotionally driven. So is just about everything from the Dwarf series. So yeah, don't take it as a complaint. I think that it's important to have a quest like this where it's okay, we just moved a lot of pieces into position. We've set this up. Ritual of the Mahjarrat is set up by like probably a couple dozen different quests have important tie-in pieces that aren't just an arbitrary reference or a skill requirement, right? Like, there's a lot of things that pay off in this one, and it's important to do a thing like this. I just hope the next time we get a Grandmaster quest, it feels more emotionally resonant and character driven, and that now that we've done this groundwork of saying, okay, and then this happened, we can maybe try to focus on some of the fallout and some of the impact to the people that survive this story. Yeah, so Ritual of the Mahjarrat, 7.5 out of 10, solid, very important canon quest. I'm excited to see where they go from here because they've opened up a lot of opportunities for cool storytelling now. That'll wrap the episode. Next week we'll be getting into the 2012 quests, probably doing One Piercing Note, Firemaker's Curse, Let Them Eat Pie, maybe Elder Kiln. I don't know how long these quests are, but we'll see if we can do at least 2 or 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.